One of Kylie Jenner's sisters defends her self-made status as it gets her yet another opportunity to make a buck.
And we've now learned how Hailey Baldwin feels about that Selena Gomez tattoo.
And is Kendall Jenner leaving Ben Simmons for Harry Styles? We're talking about all of this on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. Happy Monday, you guys. Welcome to Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Madison Hill.
And I'm Devin Howard.
The first thing we're talking about is Kylie Jenner because it wouldn't be a Monday if we weren't.
Yeah.
So as you all know, Forbes projected last week that Kylie will be the youngest self-made billionaire ever. She caught a lot of backlash for that term self-made. I know, Devin, you did a whole story about how Twitter was just going off.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that whole thing is kind of ridiculous. I know this isn't the story that we're going to be talking about, but she is self-made. Just because she's had a successful family, she could have easily just been like a trust fund baby, but instead she made a business.
And you're right along the lines of how Kim Kardashian feels. She came to Kylie's defense this weekend. When she was asked about Kylie, Kim defended her to Refinery 29, saying, quote, "What, because we came from a family that has had success? To me, that doesn't really make sense. I know so many people like that who haven't turned out to be as successful as Kylie. If anything, I've seen the complete opposite." So essentially what you're saying, I think it would be really easy. And it's funny because actually I saw on TMZ that Paris Hilton is now saying like, I'm self-made too. But when I thought of Kim's statement there and thought of other famous celebrity children, she was the first one I thought of. I was like, she was the one who just basically had famous parents and just went around and was like, that's hot. And everyone was like, oh my God,
let's go clubbing and buy tiny chihuahuas.
Exactly. So I definitely see where Kim is coming from, and I completely agree. Kylie has made a name for herself on her own, and now we might get a chance to see just how self-made she really is, because you guys, Life of Kylie Season 2 is now a really, really, really big possibility. So as you all know, Kylie had her own reality spinoff, Life of Kylie. It premiered last summer, and it wasn't exactly a hit. Did you watch it?
I watched a little bit, but it was not intriguing enough for me to be like, and I think Kylie is like a very interesting person.
Oh yeah, no, it did not do well.
No, it didn't.
It did not do well because exactly what you're saying, it was boring and people just continued to stop watching. It was bad. But now the network thinks, you know, it could kind of be a hit. And of course, Mama Chris is already there peddling, you know, Kylie's almost billionaire status.
Totally.
Radar Online reports that Mama Chris, like I said, and the networks think that this time Life of Kylie could be a hit. A source spoke to Radar Online and said, quote, "Fans are really interested in seeing Kylie as a mom to Stormy, and they are also interested in seeing how she made such a massive fortune in a short period of time." So, would you watch Life of Kylie Season 2?
I would definitely give it a chance. I'm not saying I would stick with it from start to finish if it turned out to be as much of a bore as the first season, but I think it would be especially interesting if we got to see a little bit of her relationship with Travis.
I completely agree.
And also how she is as a mom. I mean, all these things that like we see little clips of in pictures on social media, but beyond that, we don't really know the dynamic, the family dynamic.
And I feel like on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, I mean, she has to share airtime with all of her siblings and her mom. So I don't feel like we're really going to get to see how she is as a mom and how she juggles that with Kylie Cosmetics and like exactly what you were saying. So like, I think Life of Kylie Season 2 needs to happen. She's much more open now. I'm with Chris and everyone else. I'm ready for this to happen. I think I would definitely be into it.
She has a little bit more depth now that she's got them. I mean, not that she didn't have depth before, but she's got a little bit more. Before she was always quiet, you know?
Yeah, we're going to pretend like that wasn't slightly shady and move right on to Hailey Baldwin and Justin Bieber. So as we filled you all in last week, ever since the Biebs and Hailey confirmed their engagement on social media, fans everywhere have been pointing out that Justin still has his tattoo for Selena Gomez. It's that like woman on his wrist.
It doesn't even look like her though.
It doesn't, but
it still is her,
this sounds pretty weird for Hailey considering everyone in her life is aware of the tattoo situation. A source close to Hailey spoke to Hollywood Life and said, quote, "It's not an ideal situation. There's this constant reminder of Selena right there on his arm. Everyone can admit it's awkward."
It's really awkward.
Really awkward. Now, personally, if I were in Hailey's shoes, the moment we touched down from the Bahamas, I would have been like, okay, so fun fact, we're going to the tattoo parlor today and we're getting that covered so no one says anything. Yeah. And because it's just uncomfortable. But, I mean, would you be, I feel like you would probably be the same way.
I think I would be the same way. It's a very weird situation. And also, Justin just saw Pete Davidson do that with his tattoo of his ex-girlfriend. So, like, why isn't...
They're not learning from each other,
no.
you guys. They're not learning. But
and
Hailey actually is much more chill than us. She feels differently.
Okay.
A source told Hollywood Live, quote, Hailey isn't letting it bother her. She's pretty unfazed by it. She isn't the type to cause drama or overreact. That's not her style. Which I'm like, okay, I understand you're trying to play the cool girl.
Yeah.
But don't try and say that doesn't irk you at some little... you know what I mean?
Totally
like,
does.
No way. There's no way I'm not buying it.
And also, they're engaged now. It's not just like he's her boyfriend. She doesn't feel like she has the authority to make any sort of...
She's about to be a wifey.
I know, like, come on. It bothers you, Hailey.
And the reason why I think it does bother her, despite what the source is saying, because Justin went above and beyond this weekend to prove that she is his #1 pick. One, he reassured her verbally. The source said, quote, he told her the tattoo is his past, and she's the one he's chosen as his future.
I mean...
Like, okay, that's so cheesy, but it's true. Apparently, also, he's going to get a tattoo for her, and they might get matching tattoos because, again, we've learned that really works, and that's a really good idea.
Always.
From all celebrities.
Smart.
And then he posted this PDA Instagram of them in the hot tub. Did you see that?
Yeah, who was the person taking the photo?
I know, I love
wheel.
that, the third wheel. And you know what, Justin got seriously trolled for this picture in the comments. There were so many people saying, I like him with Selena, Team Jelena, this is fake. Oh, this is to make Selena, I mean, people were going off.
Wow.
And you guys, the last thing he did to prove his love to Hailey is he finally followed her back on Instagram.
Oh my God.
Yes, up until this point, Justin Bieber was not following his own fiance on Instagram. People were obviously freaking out about it and causing concern. But nope, she is now one of the lucky 92 who he follows.
Wow, okay.
So,
well,
I guess there we go.
I guess a follow back is equal to getting a tattoo or not covering up a tattoo of an ex-girlfriend. Whatever works for you guys. I don't understand.
Welcome to 2018. That's all I got to say. All right, last but not least, let's talk about Kendall, because actually I think she might be about to pull a Justin Bieber and get back with one of her exes. So as far as we knew, Kendall and Ben Simmons had been going strong this summer, but that's potentially not the case because Kendall chose to spend her weekend supporting her ex, Harry Styles.
Wow.
I know, talk about a blast from the past.
Yeah.
E! News reports that Kendall and a couple of her pals were spotted at Harry's final solo tour stop here in Los Angeles. Also, just want to mention Shawn Mendes and Meghan Trainor were also there, so she was in good company.
Wow, fun concert.
I know. Why weren't we there?
I don't know. We really should. I passed by the venue driving out of LA, and I was like, oh my God, Harry Styles.
Regrets. E! reports that Kendall was having a great time. She was dancing and singing along to most of Harry's songs. Now, normally this wouldn't be that big of a deal, right? It would be like, oh, okay, cute. She's at her ex's concert, but this comes days after the two were seen in the same small Idaho town, potentially having a secret rendezvous. They were in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and you guys, I'm from the Midwest. It's small. If two celebrities were in, like, my home city of Kansas City, they're gonna see each other. Okay, they're not gonna not run into each other.
That's insane.
So it's interesting. So that happened, and then days later, she's at his concert, just supporting him. I will say Ben's only saving grace in this situation is that Harry made an interesting comment during the show. While he was talking to the audience and reading a sign, Harry admitted this.
I love you as well. Thank you for coming. I mean, we're all a little bit gay, aren't we?
So it's kind of weird, right? He's like, we're all a little gay, and I know people say that, and I know that's, kind of a thought that's been thrown around.
Right.
But I just thought that was interesting for him to say in front of his ex-girlfriend that he might be hooking up with, as well as Shawn Mendes. I know people are going to hate on me for this one. I love Shawn Mendes, but the rumors are out there, and I just think it's a little interesting that he threw this comment at this particular concert.
I agree. I do think it's also interesting. The only thing that makes me think that maybe we're taking it a little more literally than he intended is that Idaho trip. I mean, because, exactly like what you're saying, even in San Diego, where I'm from, if Kendall Jenner and Harry Styles were there, we'd be like, okay, they're together, we all know, like, what's going on.
Exactly.
So,
see, it's interesting.
It is.
I'm telling you, something is up. Kendall is, like, living that single girl life, and she is just going for it.
Maybe they just both really like potatoes. I don't know.
That's what I said. I was like, nothing says romance like potatoes.
It's true. In my world, it's true.
I completely agree. We're going to go get ourselves some potatoes.
Yes, please.
But before we do, you guys, let us know what you think about all of these stories. What do you think about Kim K defending Kylie's self-made status and the fact that Life of Kylie is highly likely going to get a season 2.
Woo.
What do you think about Hailey Baldwin's thoughts on that Selena Gomez tattoo? And what did you think about her and Justin's PDA pick? And last but not least, what do you think about Kendall Jenner potentially leaving Ben Simmons for Harry Styles? What is going on there? Talk it out down there in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys here next time on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. Bye, guys.